Kilimo cha ng'ombe kinafanyika sana kwenye taifa la Kenya na ni miongoni mwa uti wa mgongo hasa kwenye kuboresha uchumi, na kulingana na utafiti, asilimia kubwa ya wakulima nchini huwa wanafanya makosa kwenye matibabu, malisho na ufugaji wa ng'ombe wa maziwa. Hii leo tunapatana na Nixon Kamau, daktari wa mifugo kwenye shamba la Polito, ambaye anatufunza mengi zaidi kuhusiana na ufugaji bora haswa kwenye ng'ombe wa maziwa. Andamana nasi hadi tamati. Jina langu ni Daniel Kihoro.
Hello everyone, my name is Nixon Kamau, a veterinarian who has taken a course in Bachelor's of Science in Animal Health and Production in Mount Kenya University. I have 2 years experience dealing with livestock and dairy cows in Nyandarua County, where I have been attending to farmers, giving them advice and treating their animals. Polito is one of my clients. I've been attending to his animals. I have been his vet for the past 2 years. We have known each other, and I have been visiting his farm where I've been giving him advice on ways of taking good care of his dairy cows so that he can maximize production with high profits. Well, cows, there are several diseases that affect cows. One of them, we have mastitis. Mastitis is a disease that affects the cow's udder, where bacteria invades the udder, causing the cells to be damaged and produce bad milk. It is a very serious disease in which it causes a lot of loss when it comes to loss of milk production. There are several causes of mastitis in dairy cows, but mostly it is bacteria. There are several species of bacteria that cause mastitis, of which some are. We have Enterobacteria, we have Campylobacter, and we have Salmonellosis. There are several ways of detecting mastitis in a dairy cow. One is through what we call using a strip cap, where the farmer uses a strip cap to test the quality of the milk. We also have another test we call California mastitis test, where we use several reagents to test the quality of the milk. This can indicate whether a cow has mastitis. There are several things a farmer can do to prevent mastitis in his or her farm. One thing which is very important is having high quality of hygiene in the farm, because these bacteria are attracted to dirt and unhygienic conditions in the farm. Another cause is incomplete milking, in which the person milking the cow does not remove all the milk from the udder. This creates an environment where the bacteria can enter and multiply in the cow's udder. We have the treatment of mastitis is pretty. There are several cases of mastitis which are subclinical, and we have cases that are clinical. For subclinical mastitis, the treatment involves use of tubes which contain antibiotics. For severe mastitis, they require attendance by the veterinarian, and for severe cases, they tend to be a lot of economic importance to the farmer. When it comes to feeding dairy cows, there are several key measures that should be put in place. One is the quality of the feed that is being fed to the dairy cows. We have the time of feeding, and we also have the quantity of the feed that is given to the animal. When it comes to the quality of the feed, a farmer should ensure that the feeding of the cows have enough and balanced nutrients to support the production and growth of the animals. When it comes to quantity, the quantity of feed fed to livestock should be equivalent to their weight and production status, and their status in terms of being in calf, or being sick, or being in another condition. When it comes to quality, a farmer should ensure that the feed that he is giving to his or her animals are clean and safe from, we have things like germs, and we have things like external particles like metals, we have plastics, and we have things like wires and wood. When it comes to drinking water, a farmer should ensure that his or her cows have unlimited access to clean water throughout the day, and the water should be available always, and it should not be removed. The water should remain clean and ensure it is safe for drinking animals. Yeah, there are several breeds of dairy cows. We have Frisians, we have Holsteins, we have Ashers, we have Fleckvian, we have Ganses, we have Sahiwal, and we have others that are not very popular when it comes to dairy farming. But for the most part, the popular dairy animals include the Frisians, which are the highest producers of milk. The Holsteins in particular are the highest producers of milk, with above 40 to 60 liters per day, and they are the most favorable for daily farming. And also when it comes to breeding, they have very good genetics and they have very good market prices. When it comes to Ashers, they are good producers and they are relatively hardy breed, hence they do not require a lot of management, and they are also good for dairy farming, and they are also very important when it comes to things like disease resistance and weather resistance. When it comes to diseases that affect dairy cows, a farmer should always ensure that he or she has a routine management plan where he or she visits the cow shed and checks the quality and the health status of the animal. If there is any abnormality in terms of production, in terms of body conditions, in terms of breathing, in terms of general things about the animal, the farmer should ensure that he alerts his or her vet so that he can attend to his animals. Well, there are several challenges in this field of veterinary profession. One is a lot of farmers don't have a lot of information about the health and what they're supposed to do with their animals once they get sick. So most farmers tend to wait for animals to become severe, and when a vet comes, some cases are worse, and they tend to cost a lot of money and a lot of time, and in some cases the farmer may lose the animal, which causes him to lose trust in the veterinarian. That is one of the major challenges we have. Another challenge we have is access to high quality drugs in this field of veterinary medicine. There are a lot of companies which provide drugs, and some drugs they may be not of the highest quality, so they may not be very good when you are treating your animals. Yeah, you can reach me through my social media. My phone number is 0790971512. You can also reach me on my Instagram, which is @Nixon Kamau. Thank you.